Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in today's video we will learn how to enroll user in Knorish Course from Google Sheets. Let's say that you offer online courses and you manage the data of your users in Google Sheets. So now every time the details are added here in Google Sheets, then automatically with the details received, you wish to enroll that user in a specific course in Knorish. So how we will be setting up this automation? For that we will be using Pabbly Connect, where our trigger application will be Google Sheets and our action application will be Knorish. So to learn how we set up this automation, follow me through the screen. In this video we will learn how to enroll user in Knorish Course from Google Sheets. So here the objective is, whenever data is added in a new row, then automatically with the received details, you want to enroll a user in a specific course in Knorish. So to set up this automation, let us sign into a Pabbly Connect account. But if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button, and at the time of account creation, you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I will click on sign in. Now we have arrived on the all applications page. So we will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach our dashboard. So here we have arrived on a dashboard, and these are some existing workflows that I've created before. But to create a new workflow, you need to click on this create workflow button on the right hand side. And now in this dialog box appearing, you need to give a name to your workflow. I have named it as enroll user in Knorish Course from Google Sheets, and now I will click on create. As I did that, I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. Trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts on which this entire automation will depend. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So as a title suggests, that is to enroll user in Knorish Course from Google Sheets. So our trigger application here will be Google Sheets. So let me search over here, and here it is. Now in the trigger event, it will be new or updated spreadsheet row. That means this trigger will start working whenever a new spreadsheet row will be added or updated. So I'm selecting this. After selecting the trigger application and the trigger event, now you can see a webhook URL is given to us. And this is a help desk given, so read it carefully. So this webhook URL will act as a bridge in connecting Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So let me take you to my spreadsheet. And over here, this is the spreadsheet that I have created already. So you can see that in the columns, there are details like first name, last name, email, phone, and the course name. So now we need to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So to do that, we will go to extensions, and now we need to have a Pabbly Connect webhook extension. If you don't have it, you can simply go to get add-ons. And in the search bar, you can search here for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Here it is. So you can see that I have already installed it. So I will just close this. So now I will go back to extensions again and go for Pabbly Connect webhooks and click on initial setup. So now over here in this initial setup, you can see that the selected sheet is sheet 1. As in our spreadsheet, there is only one sheet. Moving on to the webhook URL and trigger column. So we will find this webhook URL in Pabbly Connect. Here it is, and we will just copy it. And now I will paste it over here. Now moving on to the trigger column. The trigger column is the final data column of your spreadsheet. So in our spreadsheet, it is E. I will be selecting the trigger column as E. So that means this webhook will fetch the data till the E column. And now I will click on submit. And you can see that the setup is configured successfully. I will close this and I will just refresh it once. Now again, I will go back to extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks. And now I will select send on event. That means now whenever a new row will be added in the spreadsheet, the data will be captured by Pabbly Connect. So over here, I filled in the details. The first name goes by fresh, last name goes by user, email ID goes by freshuser@pabblytudes.com, and a dummy phone number along with the course. So now I will go back to Pabbly Connect and see the captured response. So over here in the captured response, you can see that the trigger column which we have selected E is successfully mentioned over here. And the other details like spreadsheet name along with the spreadsheet ID and the sheet name. And moving further, you can see the details that I've added: the phone number, the last name, first name, email ID, and the course name. So now the first step of our automation is done, which was connecting Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect and capturing the data automatically over here. So now onwards, every time a new row will be added in the spreadsheet, this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. But there is a problem with this approach, because I have created this automation in this way that whenever a new row is added, then the data should be captured in Pabbly Connect. But over here, I am creating this automation for a specific course, that is PHP course for beginners. So somewhere in this automation, I have to mention it that this automation should only proceed further for the users who have enrolled for this specific course, that is PHP course for beginners. So I will go back to Pabbly Connect, and in this action step, I will select a filter. So basically we are defining the condition that if my response contains the course name, that is advanced PHP course, then only this automation should proceed further, and this is going to be defined via this condition. So over here, let us select the label from the drop down, that is the response we have received previously. So now I am selecting the course as advanced PHP course and the filter type as equal to, and now I am copying the name of the course and pasting it in the value. So now let's click on save and send test request. If the condition will be true, then this automation will proceed further, and in the case if it fails, then this automation will not proceed further. So let us click on that. And here you can see in the response received, the status is success and the condition is true. So now moving on to our next action step, that was to enroll a user in a specific course in Knorish. So over here, I will search for Knorish. Here it is. So now selecting the action event as add user to a course. So this means that a user will be added to a specific course. So I'm selecting it. And now I need to establish a connection between Knorish and Pabbly Connect. So I will simply click on connect. And over here, if you have an existing connection, you can go with the same, or you can simply add a new connection. So now it is asking for a webhook URL and an API key. So where we will be finding this, for that, let me take you to my Knorish account. Over here, we will go to settings, and now we will go to integrations. We will go to this Pabbly Connect section, and over here you can see the website URL is given. So we will just copy it and paste it in Pabbly Connect. I've pasted it over here. Moving to the API key, we will find the API key also in the Pabbly Connect section under settings. So over here, this is the Pabbly Connect key. So I will just copy it, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And now I will click on save. So now you can see that Knorish and Pabbly Connect are successfully connected. So now over here, these are some fields that we have to fill in. So instead of entering these details manually, we will use mapping. So basically mapping is to insert the data from previous step. So over here in the response received from Google Sheets, I will be mapping the name. The first name goes as fresh, and I will give a space between the name, and now mapping the last name, that is user. Going to email ID, I will again map it from the response that we have received. So why I have used mapping over here? So whatever the details you will map in these fields, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. So basically the details in name and email address will be replaced every time whenever data will be added in a new row in our Google spreadsheet. So now moving to send create password email, this basically means that whether you want to send a create password email or not. So I don't want to send a mail as of now, so I have entered 0 over there. Moving on to the course ID. So now where we will be finding this course ID, for that I need to take you to my Knorish account, and over here in courses, this was my course, that is PHP course for beginners. I will click on this builder button. And now in the above URL, you can see that after the equals to, so I will simply copy it, go back to Pabbly Connect, and I will just paste it over here. And now I will click on save and send test request to see the response. So the response is received. Now I will take you to my Knorish account to show you that the user is enrolled successfully in a specific course. So now in the all users section, you can see that a user by the name of fresh user along with the email that goes as freshuser@pabblytudes.com is now successfully enrolled for the course, that is PHP course for beginners.
Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.